hot take. I hate the fact that console players can queue in PC lobbies when PC players can't do anything about it. I wish PC players could have a option to turn off crossplay, but it gets really old seeing somebody on console beam you across the map with really good aim. Which, if you're on controller and you have good aim, like congrats on you, dude. But it gets a little annoying if you bring up the fact they have less recoil than you, because they're gonna say that you're on a better input when they're already good, like they're better than you on a worse input. And like I could kind of see some issues that console community does deal with, but majority of the time, I also have people on console that play Zim and play my lobbies with no, like they have console recoil and they play mouse keyboard, so they basically have an easy macro or like a strong macro, and so and it gets really old. And if you say anything about it, the whole community gets really toxic against you. The only argument I could see is that they have like the older gen has less FPS than us, but like then why are you solo queuing PC lobbies if you only get 30 FPS on your Xbox One from 2013? It doesn't make sense. Um, and like I have this comparison. The PC recoil for the MP5 is the Ash R4C recoil, and it gets really aggravating when if somebody on PC has really bad recoil. Um, like they'd be playing Twitch, and some console kid would go, "Bro, the F2 is so easy, dude. You're so fucking garbage at the game." Well, they've never used the fucking recoil. Like it generally gets on my nerves how much they critique the PC players. I also have the suspicion that Ubisoft balances more toward the console community, which makes sense. It is their bigger player base, but I feel a little left out a lot of times. Because I feel like the ACOGs were removed because of a console community, which I do miss ACOGs, but I feel like the game has gotten better because ACOGs are gone. But I feel like they got removed because of console, and majority of the time the console community plays the TDM meta, which honestly, sometimes I can't blame them, but it does get a little old. Like I feel like I get ignored from Ubisoft, or at least I hope I don't like. I'm the only one with this opinion, but like I feel like they don't care for the console community, because I feel like cheaters never get dealt with. Um, I know I'm like going off a tangent, completely off the main subject about um, console having less recoil, but I don't see it as a big an issue if PC recoil wasn't so randomized. I feel like it's fine, but as soon as you get to that 15 like ammunition count on your mag, it is so randomized. Um, it honestly gets old. Um, I played this game for about 6 years now. I can control everyone just about fine, but it was a big learning curve for me to learn all the recoil. When I introduced one of my buddies, every console person I've ever introduced to the game, they have learned the recoil so easily and so fast. And it generally gets on my nerves a bit because how easily they have it. Because it took me 4 years to get good at recoil control on mouse and keyboard. And going back what I was talking about being left out from the R6 community. Um, I genuinely feel like PC, because how much like cheaters are just rampant in champion lobbies. I honestly feel like they just don't give a fuck about PC, and I feel like they put all their attention to console, which honestly, and the reality is, all of us are being fucking annoying. They don't give a fuck. Um, and so that is my hot take. I don't feel like consoles should get any less recoil or like worse recoil. I feel like PC should have some tweaks on their I they should have it to where it was back to year 5 recoil, kind of have a console, kind of like console is now, but just like more spaced out, not and remove the first jump accuracy when you shoot. Especially like it's on Twitch. You can see the second bullet so much higher than the first bullet. Um, Definitely like reduce that a bit, and fix like the kickback on like when you're halfway through the mag and it starts just jolting, especially on like Sophia. That's a prime example of that issue happening. Um, I feel like if that gets fixed, I would never complain about console players being in my lobbies in terms of recoil. But I genuinely feel like the entire console community is so toxic. It is so draining, and that's kind of my like R6 hawk take. Um, I'm sorry if anyone gets offended by it, but just if there's something I've been holding back for a while, in terms of like the new gen of Siege. I'm gonna go for elevator. Watch out, there's somebody in the B room.
Brace for impact!
I'll get it was done for me to swing that, but for his gun to move nowhere. Like, bro.
4 last stop standing.
You just tell me you can't play the game fucking normally, dude. He's playing them.
Diffuser is online and active. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission.
I'm just a pibble, dude. I'm just a little pibble.
Zofia, explain. Yeah. Just say you shot your gun or something. Oh. I guess you're cheating, bro. I don't know. You guys are just fucking stupid. Ooh.
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 That means literally fucking nothing, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyone could be tier 4 if they really tried.
Even Envy.
No, Envy couldn't.
T4 is in Pro League. Also in these lobbies, bro. This might be easy raid.
We need to locate a bomb.
Or engage nobody. Or again, who was talking to you.
Oh, you know, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Found a bomb.
I hate when people say I'm not talking to you, but when they put an open statement out there, like they say they should say all women should die, and you disagree, and they say it as a statement. And if someone disagrees with them, they go, dude, like they could tell you, shut the fuck up, I wasn't talking to you. You're gonna put an open statement out there, yeah, you should be disagreed with.
5 seconds to insertion.
Like, I genuinely might get banned, like,
Located a bomb.
because what I
Make your
did.
way to its location and defuse it.
Why, there's so many fucking angles to look at. What the hell?
Yeah, that's why I don't like bank. Too many ways to get screwed.
Drone ready.
You want some food? There you go. he's such a well-trained dog. He like genuinely won't eat unless you tell him.
My dog's too retarded to be trained. I'm not gonna lie. Mine generally might have a mental disorder or something.
I can't even lie. Who was talking to you, bro?
Cover the diffuser.
Okay. Ooh, slam, pussy. My God, eat my dick.
Okay. Teammate, just watch there and watch.
He's like, God. For two.
Air jab is ready.
With the watcher back.
Charge. Stay clear. The diffuser has been recovered.
Okay, that's a little scary. The zombie's right there. I'm gonna rotate around. Try to help teammate in the site here.
Down to one friendly.
Nice
What am I
try.
dying to?
What is this man Reach Patrol?
Like, what the actual fuck is this?
Oh, you might have it.
Standing.
You got it, dude. You're him.
You get planted.
You know, I have faith in this dude.
Diffuser is online and active.
One flash.
Is he going below?
Oh. He's square. Ooh, he might see us gun.
He's square, pushing into janitor. Or the archives.
Says fuck.
Nice.
Oh, never
I
mind.
told you he was him.
Eliminated.
What's on demons, by the way? Static. This guy can't be seen. He just sat there and just like accused you for cheating. Like.
Oh, he's asking if it was a stack.
Oh. I was about to say, this guy's a fucking loser. Yes, I'm gold 4.
Yay.
I'm 1 RP in the gold 4. No, we're not for